kick it off to get things started. On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Looking for a productive play on first down. To throw, it's Arnold. Quickly to the tight end. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Just the ability to move the chains, keep the drive going, sort of quintessential efficiency from a Sooner quarterback.
Yeah, and from a Sooner offense because, Reese, they keep the drive going, but what does that do? Most Oklahoma teams over the years, we see them go fast, and they wear you down throughout a football game. So the quarterback play on those completions that move the sticks, that make you play 3 more plays, 4 more plays, 5 more plays, and just wear you out.
Trying to get to it. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. He'll set up to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The offense stays on the field. Opening drive, still in their own territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. Feeling some heat. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position.
And I don't know how to explain that one. 4th down and long, the percentages are low anyways, and on your side of the field, that is not the way I want to create momentum or start my first half. I'm not sure what they were thinking on offense.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Pocket starts to collapse. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's so frustrating for a quarterback. He sees an open guy, he's ready to rip the football, and then all of a sudden, one of those defensive ends gets their big mitt in the air and knocks it down.
Looking to the big tight end. On target over the middle. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Dropping back, it's Thorne. Dances away. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. Auburn lines up quickly. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tiger. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. You don't see this very often, an early onside kick when you have the lead. And before they can kick it, the receiving team's going to call a timeout. They already have the lead, and they're trying to build it here in the 1st quarter with an onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the 1st quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
They were all over him. Nowhere to go as That third down play turned into a disaster. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains. And the Sooners will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, give on the inside. Made a little something out of that run. He picked up a couple down to the 14. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's complete on the right side. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
And what did I start for this offense? The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Coming out with it, it's Cobb. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. The give on the inside. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Motion from the offense. They'll ride the hot hand. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. To the air, it's Thorne. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Auburn to the line in a hurry. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires on the move. They intercepted. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Starts to scramble to the left. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was so he's outside the tackle box as he knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for the loss.
Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. He's looking downfield to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. And that ball is picked off. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46.
Third in Africa is extremely difficult. When I know it's a passing situation, I get to rush the passer and pin my ears back. I get to put more DBs on the field to drop back and really play pass coverage. You could tell the offense was trying to force it.
And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. Looking for a man. It's Thorne. Dances away from the heat. He's going to take off. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
Man, that's so frustrating. And it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
It's hard to stop Greg Roberts. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Auburn.
Maybe a little frustrated after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10 from the 38. Handoff to the lone back. Strikes first, delivers the punch, and works his way to the 31. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Dropping back, it's Thorne. Buys a little time with his feet. He'll try to do it himself. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds. Auburn lines up quickly. They'll try it on the ground. They get him on the ground, but it's a 1st down. A fresh set of downs after that 4th down conversion, but still the up-tempo as they get to the line quickly. They'll give it to him again. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Auburn. Getting set for the point after. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. That drive covered 57 yards for the touchdown. And it was closed out by the fantastic 25-yard touchdown run. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum. Fires into traffic, and it's picked off. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
He wants to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll let one go down the right side. Touchdown, Tigers! And they take it in for 6 more points. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. He'll bring it out. It's Bowman. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision making.
Looking to pass. It's Arnold. Pressure coming. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Corner's going to give them room. They're trying to... He wants to go deep. He's got it down the left side. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break.
The end of the first half. With the score, Auburn 41, Oklahoma 7.
The Sooners will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Cobb. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And, man, could they have used that? It'll be second down.
Man, you know, you always look back in games at single plays that turn the tide. And with this defense now trailing by 2 possessions, if they could have just caught the ball and gotten that pick, that potentially changes everything in this game. That was a missed opportunity.
Quarterback checking the play. Looking to throw on third. Caught close to the marker. It's Coleman. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the first down. The Tigers want to crank the tempo. He knew the heat was coming. He had to get rid of it in a hurry, and he did so beautifully.
Perfectly. I don't need a big gain. I don't need to hold on to this football because the longer I hold on to it with the blitz coming, the worse things are going to happen. I just need a few yards for the first down, get it out of my hand, get the first down.
Auburn going to work with another first down. He's looking to throw it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab, it's Coleman. Stopped after making the catch. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Back to throw, it's Thorne. He lobs one high down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down, and an excellent throw, too. Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage on the back end. Defense can't keep playing like that.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Bowman. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
All kinds of time to survey the field, and he throws left.
Man, this QB is so dangerous. He can get outside the pocket, and right here you can tell he gets outside the pocket. Now I got to make some decisions, man. Do I want to go chase this guy? Do I play coverage? And that's why these mobile quarterbacks can really put you in a predicament. The defense won this battle, but that guy is so hard to corral.
Quarterback on the move, still looking. Ball's out, and they put it on the deck, but it gets out of bounds to avoid the turnover.
Man, that's one of those where you just go, dadgummit, if we had a little bit more space. Nice job creating the fumble, but just running out of real estate, not able to land on it. Man, you just get a little bit frustrated because you wanted that turnover. You caused the fumble. You just couldn't secure it.
Got room at the 35. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The Sooners will line it up on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Arnold. It looked like a catch, but they'll say he was out of bounds.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Got a man, it's Barnes.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Flushed out of the pocket. Got out of trouble and throws. Finds his man. It's Sharp. And he unleashed the RPMs on that pass. Man, this sophomore has an arm. They'll throw it on 1st down. Quarterback now breaking the field. The throw. Catch in the middle. It's Barnes. There to make the stop, and we've played 3 in this one.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Auburn 28, Oklahoma 7.
First down to start the drive after the break. He's going to pass. Gets rid of it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He wants to throw it again. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And how about this defense taking care of business? Keeping that guy under 200 yards is a heck of a day. Their offense has obviously done their job too, and this has been an absolute beatdown.
They've methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up, but this one 3rd and long. And he is corralled short of the line to gain. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
Oh, that stage, man. You did a great job calling the play. You got your guy open. Everything was executed perfectly. And the ball hits him in the hand, and he just can't.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They had this thing in a hammerlock at half.